This is One Fat Boy, and here are my NBA game predictions for December 22nd of 2021. Tonight there are 6 games. I'll be giving my spreads and over-unders for all the games today. I got all the spreads from FanDuel, and then the over-unders weren't out yet, so I'll be giving what I would put for all these games. For the Cavs at the Celtics, I'll be going with the Cavs plus 6. Cavs have been playing well, and Celtics have been picking up their game as of late, but I could still see the Cavs winning this game, so hence I'll lean towards Cavs plus 6. I expect a close game overall, so I expect this to be within 3 points, like a pretty close game throughout. For over-under, I'll be going over 215.5 due to I just feel like Jason Tatum will get hot this game, and that Cleveland will stay in the game overall as they can get easier baskets in the paint due to the Ricky Rubio getting the passes to their centers, and then they really don't have a great answer towards Jason Tatum to defend him, so I expect a higher scoring game. For the Magic at the Hawks, so Hawks should win and cover the spread, -8.5. Magic aren't a great team, and Atlanta should prove that they are a better team and handily beat the Magic, like wire to wire win. I'll lean towards over 211.5. So I put my over towards the lower end due to the fact I don't expect the Magic to score over 100 points. They'll probably have like 94, which that means Atlanta will have scored a lot more, which I expect them actually score quite a bit. So at least like 112, between 112 and 118, like over that. For the Raptors at the Bulls, I will lean towards Toronto plus 9.5. They have a lot of pieces on their team, and it's hard to blow out the Raptors. And then the Bulls, they've been playing consistent, and they have all their players back. It's going to be hard to slow down DeRozan as he's been killing it his 2 games back. But I'd still lean towards Toronto plus 9.5. They will find a way to stay in the game, or at least keep it close. But Bulls should end up winning this game. I'll lean towards under 221.5, as I feel like the defenses of both these teams will keep it lower, but the offenses will keep it like where the final score both teams will be in like the low 100s, like probably like a 100 to 110 between both teams. So under 220. For the Rockets at the Bucks, so I'm going to lean towards the Rockets plus 10. The Bucks don't have all their players back yet. This should be an opportune time for the Rockets to get revenge for the Bucks ending their 7-game win streak. So I'll lean towards the Rockets plus 10, even though they have not been playing too hot. And each time I bet on the Houston going with the spread, it'd be like plus 10, 11, 9. They seem to proceed to lose by like 15, 20. Just, I'm having bad luck with them. But I will lean towards over 210.5 as the Bucks should still score. The Rockets, if they are going to be within 10 points, they're going to have to score the ball. So they're going to have to score at least 100 points. But I could see, like, if everything goes awry and the Bucks do end up winning by more than 10, it's because the Rockets scored like 92 points. But I have faith in the Rockets. For the Nuggets at the Thunder, I want to lean towards OKC plus 5.5 as they've been playing well and just been keeping games close, except for one recently, but they've been keeping it close. And they should have strategy, try and slow down Jokic, because basically if Denver wins, that means Jokic had a good game and then someone else had a good game. If the Nuggets lose, that just meant Jokic had a good game and no one else decided to play. So I'm going to lean towards the latter, where the Denver outside of Jokic is going to struggle. Hence, OKC is going to stay in the game, and they're also playing at OKC. But I will lean towards under 221 because I'm also betting that the Denver is going to struggle. So that means it's going to be hard for them to score over like 115. Then they're going to keep it close. So it's probably going to be like 102 between like 113, somewhere there for both teams, which will be kind of close for 221, but it will stay under 221. For the Clippers at the Kings, Clippers should redeem their loss from their last game and then beat up on a lower tier team in the Kings. The Clippers are better coached. They should be able to come up with a game plan to handily beat the Kings. So I'll be leaning towards Clippers minus 5.5. I will also be leaning towards over 260.5, as this should be a faster paced game overall. Maybe not as fast as the Kings want to play, but faster than what the Clippers want to play. So I'll lean towards 260.5. Clippers should knock down their threes, as the closeout by the Kings shouldn't be too great, and Clippers should shoot a decent amount of threes and make a good amount too. So over 216.5. So my yesterday's results for my picks, rough day, but I will live with that because my picks that I chose for myself paid out nicely. So I will deal with my 4 for 10. But for my today's best picks, I want to lean towards Chicago minus 3.5, even though this will pay less than the odds of the minus 110s, the spreads. I just feel more confident saying Chicago will win by 4 than their opponent being within what I said. For the over-under, I would lean towards the Cleveland-Boston game going higher than what I originally would say for 215, as I can see this go even higher to 218.5. Thank you for watching. Comment what you picked or what you had for your player picks, and once again, thanks for watching.